Oh, goody. We have a former NBA old head decide to take shots at the new generation of players. This time is Byron Scott going after Jason Tatum, how he tore his Achilles and how he reacted. There's an article I found through Yahoo Sports. Yes, I know it's Yahoo Sports. Just roll with me. It's from Fadeaway World. I'll put the link in the description if you care to read an article from Yahoo Sports. Let me get this out the way. Byron Scott is under fire for one of the most tone-deaf and tasteless takes of the NBA season after he criticized Boston Celtics star Jason Tatum for being wheeled off following his devastating Achilles injury. Speaking on Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast, a former LA Lakers guard attempted to praise Kobe Bryant's legendary toughness, but did so by dragging Jason Tatum through the mud in the moment that deserved empathy, not desertion. Let me tell you why he's straight gangster. You watch him get up because you thought someone kicked him, right? Got up, went to the free throw line. You watched his face, and there's no grimacing, nothing. Again, one of my favorite players in the NBA, Jason Tatum. Pop, I mean, he's rolling around. You can see the agony. He's on the wheelchair when he was in the locker. On his way to the locker room, he was in the wheelchair. I was like, first of all, Kobe Bryant would never be wheeled off. Kobe would never be wheeled out. The most gangsta-ish I have ever seen. Walks up, makes 2 free throws, and walked out. Of course, you got a torn Achilles. You ain't walking normal. He walked out. You'd never seen nobody. You will never see that again. That's the most gangsta-ish I've seen in the NBA. Oh, boy, here we go. Scott went on to call Kobe Bryant's moment the most gangsta-ish I've ever seen, referencing the iconic 2013's incident when Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles, sank both free throws, and walked off the court on his own power. I thought it was later than that. I thought it was 2016 or something. Okay. Whatever. But that was then. This is now. The NBA world's quick to pounce on Scott's comparison, calling it not only disrespectful, but emblematic of toxic obsession with toughness, quote unquote, that dehumanizes players in the name of glorifying the past. One fan wrote, the Mamba mentality was a cool thing to show Kobe's hard work and determination, but man, people really taking it too far. Hell, I thought the Mamba mentality was just that. That's what I thought too. I agree with that fan. Another one said maybe giving everyone a platinum was a mistake. No. It's giving everybody a damn platform is a gigantic mistake. Others simply called Scott a clown, and his take was inhuman. Jason Tatum is not some fridge player. He's a franchise cornerstone, a perennial all NBA selection, one of the 5 best players on the planet. When he collapsed during the 2025 playoffs, writhing in pain, wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a human reaction to catastrophic injury that will likely sideline him most of the next season. No, the entire next season. This isn't a torn ACL. Now, the Boston Celtics understandably prioritized his health. Of course, they wheeled him off that too after he left the court. They weren't going to risk further damage just to manufacture a moment, quote unquote. Scott conveniently ignores examples like Klay Thompson, who tore his ACL in the 2019 NBA Finals, I remember, returned to sink both free throws and begged to re-enter the game. Kyrie Irving, who stayed on the ground after his own torn ACL this past season, sank both free throws. Thank God that he knew what would happen. Well, are they less gangster than Kobe because how their pain looked? Oh, boy. No, the obsession of proving toughness by dismissing agony is not just outdated, it's dangerous. It reduces elite athletes, stoic machines, and shames them for reacting to real trauma. Kobe's legacy is not in how he walked off the court. It's how he inspired players like Tatum to carry the game forward with passion and purpose and grit. That doesn't require unnecessary pain for optics. Byron Scott had a chance to praise both of them, which is Kobe Bryant and Jason Tatum. Instead, he chose to pin eras against each other, cheapening both in the process. For someone who claims to love the game, he showed very little love to one of its brightest stars. Now, I read the whole article. I apologize for that. Listen, I think it's BS that he decided to do that. I remember waking up this morning and something told me to go to Kobe Bryant. And I'm going to get to the other story momentarily. And that's when I saw Byron Scott made those comments on his podcast. The article link will be in the description. It's also, I found a video of it. It's at LakersNation.com. Listen, there's a reason why today's players have very little to zero respect for yesteryear's players, because of people like Byron Scott making those type of comments. And don't get me started with Carmelo Anthony. He's saying that he wants to be in the commentary because nobody wants to talk about the game of basketball anymore. The disrespect of today's players is getting out of hand, in his opinion. So, and I know people are saying, well, Carmelo Anthony is the last person to give an opinion when he's a ball hog. He didn't make this team better, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, he is a 2-time Olympic gold winner for the Team USA basketball, okay? He played in the NBA for years, so he is qualified to give his opinion, all right? Now, as far as Kobe Bryant, it has something to do with the mural being vandalized not once but twice, according to People's Magazine. It's a Kobe and GiGi's mural being vandalized because of the whole protest of ICE deporting illegal immigrants, and these people who using the protests to vandalize, to loot, do crimes and stuff like that. I can't stand when people do that. Go home. Why are you doing that? What does Kobe Bryant and GiGi Bryant's mural did to you? It's crazy. Now, before I go, I saw the article about the B.E.T Awards 2025. The best movie, it's a head scratcher. You know, like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Luther, Never Too Much. It's a documentary. I don't know how it's a movie, but I watched it at least 2 or 3 times on CNN. It was good, but I felt that Bad Boys, Ride or Die, or Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F should have won, or shoot, the 688 should have won. That's just me. It's just me. Now you have the Sportsman of the Year award. Why in the world is Deion Sanders is in that category? You could have put Travis Hunter, for crying out loud, but Deion Sanders. But the beautiful part is that Jalen Hurts won, so that counts for something. And this is where the Sportswoman of the Year award just goes completely into a dumpster fire. Angel Reese won over Aja Wilson, Carissa Shields, Coco Gauff, Floan J. Johnson. If I pronounce her name wrong, I truly apologize. Dawn Stanley, Juju Watkins, Sha'Carri Richardson, and Simone Biles, even though she's having her own controversy. Now, you're telling me that Angel Reese won the Sportswoman of the Year? Explain how. She wants to be a podcaster. She wants to be anything but great on the basketball court. It doesn't make any sense. Plus, she's shooting 30% from the field. She's missing bunnies. She's missing layups. I mean, that's how bad it is. I mean, Chicago Sky fans are criticizing the team, criticizing her. Don't get me started with the critics who just don't like Angel Reese for nothing. I don't get it. B.E.T, this is why nobody watches y'all. I haven't watched it in about 14, 15 years because this type of nonsense. I'm done. What's your thoughts?